Hello, this is my wonderful Rube Goldberg machine, and this is how it works. It starts when I pull this and then press this trigger, which will initiate the spark plug in here and make this fan attachment start to blow air out into this funnel. When I blow air into this funnel, the air resistance pushes up on the bag and inflates it. When this bag inflates, it has enough energy to push up this metal girder. When that happens, this ball will then be at the top of a slope. Gravity will take over control of this ball and make it roll down this. And hit this piece of wood right here. When this gets hit, it will fall down because it's on a hinge right there. When it falls down, this string, which is attached to this piece of wood, will tighten, and then the tension of this string connected to that piece of wood will overcome the friction that is keeping this piece of wood in here, which is stopping this ball from rolling down here. Once this is gone, the ball will then roll down this, and hit into this piece of wood. Can you see it?
Yep.
Hit into this piece of wood. When it hits into this, because it's on an axle right here, it'll make this end push forward this way, which will then knock this ping pong ball off this little ledge we made. It'll then roll down this and then knock back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, which is an example of normal force. Once it reaches the bottom of this, it will then roll down this runway right here. Once it rolls down the runway, the ping pong ball will fall into this cup right here. And then the added gravity of the ping pong ball will offset this seesaw, making this 9-volt battery hit this steel wool, which will then make the positive and negative thingies short circuit and cause the steel wool to burn. When this steel wool burns, it'll generate heat, which will then melt this rubber band right here. This rubber band is keeping these two connectors together. When it breaks, it'll snap over and break this connection. When this connection is broken, it will then cease sending power to this plug. This plug is connected to this super expensive, super nice drill, which is used for cutting into metal. It has a massive electric magnet on here. When that is broken, this magnet will no longer be turned on. And then when this magnet is no longer turned on, this sledgehammer will no longer be stayed up, will be suspended. And gravity will then take over again and make this sledgehammer fall down and just barely have that sponge touch this shoe. Hence, shining a shoe. Ta-da!